Hi everyone, and welcome back to City Skylines, so Snowfall with Diamonville. And of course, welcome back to my wonderful city, my wonderful town, I guess. It's not exactly a city yet, but welcome back to Diamonville anyway. So, off camera, I did a little bit of work, just a little bit I didn't want to do too much off camera, but so I built little Shopaholics Paradise over here, which is just a little commercial district, just to get our demand a bit more under control. So we've got this little shoppers district now. Oh, you join me? Just look at that sunrise! Look at that sunrise! Anyway, so I expanded the residential district a little bit. So we've just hooked up to the roundabout, and that's all flowing around nicely now. Smogville, I made a few districts. I apologise for this pun, but I couldn't resist it. And we hit 2,000 citizens as well, so we've just unlocked the new heating buildings. So there are three. You've got these very expensive water heating pipes. Like they cost. Normal water pipes are only 20 per cell. These are 100 per cell. And they cost more to up. No, yeah, they cost a lot more to upkeep as well. But I found out that it says here they use electricity by default, which is why I was having such power issues, because I've got like these 2 coal power stations now, trying to keep up. But so it turns out they're using the electricity for the heating, which explains why I had no electricity. So now I can build this boiler station, or this geothermal plant. I think for now, I'm just going to see if they cost any different. Also, the geothermal plant is actually cheaper, so I think, oh wow, it's absolutely massive, look. It's the size of this whole industrial sort of block that I built. So I'm going to plop one of these geothermal plants down, I think, because they're cheaper. Cheap. That's weird. I wouldn't have thought a geothermal heating plant would have been cheaper than just a boiler, but there you go. So this produces no pollution by comparison. So I'm just going to whack this down here to make sure I make enough room for the road. So let's put that there, and then I'm going to connect this up to this road for the heating. I wonder if the industrial zones use heating? I guess they do. How much is this going to cost? Oh, that's expensive. It's like 800 for each little segment. Oh, I see. It tells you when they're heated. So, let's hook up this industrial estate with all of the heating, like this. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is I tweaked my recording software slightly, as you can probably tell. Turns out my graphics card wasn't being properly utilised to record, so now this should be in glorious full 30 FPS all the time. Unfortunately, I can't record in 60, but so it should look a lot smoother, because I noticed the last video was a bit tanky, and I can only apologise for that. But yeah, so we'll get underway. So I feel like, wow, that made a massive difference about the power consumption. So I can actually let's not destroy it. Can I just turn it off? Let's just turn it off, because they cost quite a lot a week. Wow. So now we're using. So if I upgrade some more buildings to the heating pipes, let's run this pipe here, like so, hook that up to the heating network, not enough money because these things cost so goddamn much. Right, so now, there we go, wow, that made a massive difference. So it looks like the heating plants, geothermal plant and such, are a lot more efficient in terms of using electricity to convert to heat, and then it's a lot more efficient in terms of use a lot less power. So that's the heating more or less hooked up. I mean, I just need to wait for a bit more money so I can hook up. I feel like most of this series just wait for me to make enough money, so I guess I don't need it in every sort of not every single pipe, so I can save some money that way. So I'm just gonna just leave that for now, but I want to start plopping some parks down. So I think those are actually trees from they're trees from an asset pack that I downloaded a little while ago. So, but I wonder if these cedar trees get covered in snow. No, they don't. That's annoying. So yeah, let's plop down some conifers on this roundabout. I'm just going to prettify the roundabout. Just get it there. Make the city a bit more picturesque. Let's get some dead oak trees in here, and a couple of little bushes. Oh, they're also dead. Okay. Wild can't. What's the difference in the wild? Oh, it's just a bit bigger. Yeah, that looks decent. Let's just make the roundabout a bit less out in the open. Actually, let's keep it up. I need to make some more money so I can actually build. I built a fire department in time between, and a police department. So I've got all of the services pretty much hooked up. Just need to build a graveyard when I can afford it, which I feel like I want to put somewhere out here. Yeah, I think this is a nice spot. Let's plop that there. Get all those dead bodies out of the way. Right, so it seems like we have quite a large amount of demand for industrial, so I'm going to expand the industrial zone out. Okay, so I can't quite see where the edge of this geothermal plant is. Oh, it's there. I've built this road like one block too long. There, yeah, that's the right place. So I'm going to run this down to meet up with this road here. Oh my god. Yeah, OCD is kicking in right now. It has to be square. Right, so we'll just run these same sort of roads and we'll have a little gap there. Perhaps we can put a little plaza in, because yeah, even industrial zones benefit from the plazas. I say that I'm too bloody poor again. But yeah, once I've got a bit more money, I'll start popping some of the new parks down in my in an nice place to live. I can't apologise for that awful pun I made there. One thing I had noticed is the roads look a lot nicer in this sort of snowy map. They look a lot darker, which I kind of like. I also run a... Oops, what did I just delete? I think it was just a building. It's fine. It's fine, it was just a building. Right, let's hook these guys up with... Oh, I'm an upgrade, that's why. Let's hook them up with some heating and water. The industrial district's coming along nicely. And the ice cube factory. Have you seen the weather? I think you'll be going out of business soon, mate. Oh well, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, the classic Frank's Fish Sticks factory. But yeah, 2 ice cube factories in one small city in the middle of winter in -9 degrees. I feel like they're probably going out of business. Maybe they'd like sell it as premium ice. I feel like premium ice is probably the way to go when your bog standard ice is just not good enough, clearly. Right, so let's plop some of these new parks. So we've got like these. There's a standard park, and there's a few of these snowy ones. We've got like a snowman park here for like that. let's put that next to the school. I think this is the school. Yeah, that's the school. Let's. I can't tell if it will let me build that. Yeah, it will. That's weird. I couldn't tell whether it was letting me build it or not. So we've got a nice little snowman park there. Let's have a look at that. Oh, it's kind of like a little playground, but with an army of rather weird-looking snowmen. I have to say, they kind of. It's like you're in the playground and then you've got this surrounded by this circle of creepy snowmen just staring in it. But maybe that's just my take on it. We'll see. I'm sure the residents will love it. What's this building up here? Concord residence. Hopefully it won't go the same way as the Concord. Looks like a nice place to live. Yeah, so what else have we got here? We've got Botanical Garden, Ski Lodge, which is absolutely tiny apparently. So I feel like building a ski lodge in the middle of a residential district is not a legit thing, so I'm going to leave that for now. What I will put in is we've got Sledding Hill, Curling Park, Ice Sculpture Park, Fire Pit Park. That seems nice. Let's put one of these in. Let's put it across the road, like over here. Yeah, loving that. I'm going to hear some dinging soon, I bet. Any dinging? Ding? No? No ding? Oh, there's one. We've had one ding so far. I'm spending good money on this park. The least you could do is give me some dinging. Right, let's put an ice sculpture park down as well. We'll put that like in between the two districts. I feel like that's then we can like put a path between here and the commercial districts. We can have. Let's put down a normal path and a white path. 1 block away. That's actually from the After Dark expansion, the last one. I was actually surprised how close these two expansions were released, because After Dark was only released like I want to say a couple months ago. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there hasn't been much long between these two expansions. So let's plunk down some conifers along the way. I've got a little bit more dinging there. That's what I liked here. Why is that flashing? Why is it saying? Oh, it's because there's more land available. Yeah, let's buy some more land. Let's buy this tile. Yeah, let's buy this tile. Oh, I could buy another one as well. Perhaps I'll leave it for now, but I feel like I might want to. I don't know whether I want to buy that island or not. It could be nice to build like a little luxury island. Or maybe. Actually, I've just had a really nice idea. I'm going to turn this island into like a winter wonderland, sort of paradise area. Can be like tourism. Use the tourism specialisation, which I can't actually use yet. So yeah, I'll probably buy up this island and then make it all touristy and get some of these new snow parks in there as well. I feel like that would be a good idea. Right, so what do we need? We need more commercial. That's not commercial. That's residential. Right, so I feel like that school coverage is going to stretch up there. So I feel like mixing it up a bit. So let's make the roads go this way now. That's a bit too close to the highway there. What will be the highway there? I'm not sure I don't know whether to make this a highway or make it like a 2-lane road and then have the highway sort of just loop round here a bit more gently. I'd like it to be more sort of subtle. Maybe have a big intersection in the middle here and have a little highway come off down here and have some more districts out here. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, let's just expand out our little residential district over here. Let's put it out to there. I really want to build some burbs because I really like building the little curvy road style. I really like the look of the sort of curvy roads in this game. It's one of my favourite things about this game. It's just, I mean, back in SimCity, the 2015 or whatever it was called, you were kind of limited because you had to build your roads in this grid shape to get the most out of the tiny space you had. But because you have so much room in cities compared to it, you can be a lot of... I can't actually move that. Yeah, so because you've got a lot more room in cities, you can be a lot more spread out and spend a lot more time making things look nice rather than having to cram everything in efficiently. I mean, because this is not efficient. I mean, look at the gaps in this. Massive gap there, massive gaps everywhere. But it doesn't bother me. I mean, it's nice to have it's nice to have these little sort of tree bits. Tree bits, yeah, sure. Nice little tree bits in the middle of the residential sort of blocks. Let's plop down a small playground. No, so that's snowman park sort of that. How about where's the dog park? Yeah, let's put a dog park down. Let's put that like here. So get a bit more coverage for the leisure for these guys, and then we'll put some more good old residential in here. Why have you... Okay, it's not normally that stupid to put it behind the fire stuff. I think that's the fire station. Oh, I think they've changed what the fire station looks like. I think they've made like a snowy building pack, clearly. Because the European fire station normally is different to that. And this metal kit kind of looks like a petrol station, not gonna lie. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. So yeah, let's fill in some more of this with some new houses. I might put some park. I'm gonna make this sort of a parky bit behind the church. In fact, I think I have I do. Yes, I have this little church building. Let's put that there behind it, and then also acts as a park as well. Oh, is that? Oh wow! I really do like the fact that all of the assets that I've downloaded are automatically snowy. That's very nice. So let's build. Take a little time and just slow on down and build this little park district here. Let's put a skating. No, you wouldn't have a skating rink behind a church, would you? I feel like an ice sculpture park would look nice though. Yeah, let's put that there, and then what I'm thinking is I'll have this little path that runs behind it, and then sort of down this way, and come around the side of the church like this. Yeah, that looks nice, and then we'll have a little curvy bit that comes off down here. Lovely jubbly, look at that. Now we just need to put some little trees in here and there, just make it a little bit more. We'll have... Oh, that looks nice. I like that. Yeah, let's put a couple of those. A few dead oak trees dotted about here and there. Another conifer, massive conifer. Oh, jeez. It's taller than the church. Wow. I hadn't realised that. These trees are literally taller than the turf. I really can't speak today. I do apologise. Right, let's put these little dead bushes around as well. Yeah, I feel like this looks nice. I feel like this is a nice little place to come and relax and visit the church, and you know. I don't know about you, but every time you visit like a little town on holiday, I feel like you have to visit the church. It's like a compulsory thing you have to do. Maybe that's just me, I don't know, but we always used to, whenever we visit somewhere, it would be like, oh, you have to go and look at the church. It's just compulsory. Oh, and surprise, surprise, I am out of money again. Okay, let's just build some normal water pipes until I've got a bit more money. Oh, that's looking really nice. Oh, look at this little house on the corner. That's pretty. Can't really see it properly because of the sunset. I think it's sun's. Yeah, sun's setting. What can I do with this? I can't relocate it. Empty building to another facility. Oh, it's because this one isn't hooked up yet with water. So once that's hooked up with water, okay, cool, give power. Once that's, I should be able to empty that one, and then that way I can move it out of this residential zone and out somewhere more remote. Although I'm probably going to end up moving it again. Right, let's get some more industry just along here. It means I can move the power lines as well, hopefully. Yeah, look at that. Clutch. Perfect, that's calculated, I swear. So yeah, we'll get a bit more industry built up. Just let that build up a little bit. Why is that thing flashing? What are you? Why are you flashing? You are you do not look like a clothing company. Why with all these industrial sort of vats on the back? But I'm not going to argue, like I say. Wow, massive demand for residential now. So, alright, where can I expand my residential zone? I mean, the school coverage is sort of running out towards the back here. Hospital coverage. Oh, the medical clinic was on fire. That's awkward. Our fire coverage is good. That's coverage is good. I wonder if I move this anywhere else, I'll get better coverage. That's better. I feel that's good there actually. And then hopefully I can build some more residential here, and it will still reach. Or maybe some here. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's a dump's emptying. Is it empty already? If it is, then I can. Yeah, it is. Now, do I delete it or do I just move it? How full is this one? 1% full. Okay, it's not an issue. Let's get rid of that then, and then we can plonk some more residential in here. Nice little open residential area. Lovely jubbly. I feel like we want to. Oh no, park coverage is pretty good there. That's annoying because I wanted to put. I'll make a little non-official park perhaps. So we'll have like this little. Maybe put this like little curvy path through, and we'll have it branch off down here as well. There we go. Just a little way for people to cut through and maybe get down to this commercial zone. I'll probably link up these paths a bit more to the. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to build a little path that goes like to this intersection where the little zebra crossings are. I feel like that'll make it easier for people to get to the commercial district. Are people using it already? People going to use my little path? Nope. What about the other one down here? Are people using these? Oh, yeah, there's a guy using it, and another. This roundabout's getting kind of busy, you know. Might have to make some changes at some point. Or ideally I want to upgrade it to a highway, because I usually make my roundabouts out of highways. Is this roundabout going the wrong way? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm 90% sure I am building these the right way. So now we're going clockwise the right way round. That's good. I'm pretty sure I built that the right way round, but apparently not. Right, so yeah, let's get some more residential in. Put that in between. The park is there. Do I want to put some residential along this road here? I feel like, yeah. It's a little bit close to the road, but I don't feel like that's a massive issue. Still got a massive. Wow, they really want to. The city's popular apparently. No idea why. At least not running out of money 24/7 all the time. How much is this? 24 grand. No, I don't want to buy the land. Sorry, yeah, not ready. I'm not ready. How am I doing for power? Oh, a bit clutch, but it's probably, if I upgrade a few more of these pipes to heating pipes, I feel like we're going to use a lot less power. Let's link this up down this middle road here. This one too. This one needs to be as well. Oh, no, those don't need to be. Let's just save a bit of money like that. So now we've got complete heating coverage for our residential district here, apart from this little. Although actually no, it is counting as being covered, so I'm just going to leave that. Nobody will have to be able to tell us. It's a rather sorry looking house, I have to admit. I mean, compared to this, he's just living next door, just like completely upstaged. Got like this nice sort of big bungalow sort of house, and then you've got this little 2-story shack thing that looks absolutely horrible. Not to diss his house or anything, but you know. Sorry, bro. I can't get over how massive those trees are. Is there like a smaller little one anywhere? These are a bit smaller. These are a bit more sort of in line with what I want. I guess that looks alright. Have the odd big tree here and there. Let's put a couple of these in here. Just plonk them down. Just give the place a bit more of a nice feel, you know. Even though this is probably going to eventually be a downtown sort of high density residential zone, but that comes later. So for now, it can be a nice little. I'm going to make the pun again. A nice place to live. I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Oh yeah. There's a new policy, extra insulation, that helps to reduce the amount of heating you need. And I'm not sure how well it offsets with the cost, but I guess we'll find out. Also, I want to put... I think that'll do for policies for now. I'll just have the insulation in all of the 3 districts, or the whole city rather. This roundabout is getting really busy. I'm going to have to do something about this. Is it because of all of... That's a lot of trucks. Are they coming... I'm confused. Why are there so many trucks down here? Oh! They are doing some weird loopy-loop round here. Have I? That's in for the residents. Oh, I know what I've done. This needs to be... It's because all of the trucks to get into the industrial district are coming all the way down here, round the roundabout and back up through here. Look, you follow them round, look. They're all coming into here, most of them. So what I need is I actually need to reverse this road here, so it allows trucks into this industrial zone, and that should alleviate the traffic problems a lot. And then I need a little road out for the residents, so I'll put that road here. Oh no, the dump's going to get in the way. Oh, why did I put the dump there? Oh, my planning is not very good on this city so far. Right, so it's not going to be pretty, but we're gonna work something out. Don't you worry. So let's page this up like here, and then come across like this, and and then we'll bring it down. Oh, actually, no, that looks alright. That doesn't look alright. That's not what I meant. Let's curve this down like this. That'll do. Oh, that's a 2-lane road. Oops. No. No. You cannot get that way. This is for out only. Yes, that's the right way around. There we go. That should make the roundabout a bit less busy. So let's just speed this up and see how that helps the traffic. Problem is, a lot of these trucks are coming to this commercial district to make deliveries. And I'm going to have to factor that in a bit more later. Perhaps might even have to move the shopping district here. In fact, I think I am going to do that. I'm going to move the shopping district up here and have like an express road that just jumps over this, what will be the highway, straight into the commercial zone. That way I keep the traffic out of this roundabout, which is already a lot quieter by the looks of things. And again, time has run away with me because I think this has actually been about 30 minutes, so I'm going to have to call it there for today. So we've covered a little bit today. We've done the heating. We've gone a little bit more of the population, not as much as I'd like, but I'll probably grow the city a bit off camera, and then you'll join me next time. Get some bus routes set up. I need to build a high school as well, so that will be on the agenda for next time. Other than that, yeah, just parks, and we need a bit more residential and commercial, so massive expansion to a nice place to... I keep coming back to it. Anyway, right, let's get into the usual super cinematic view, and let's get a nice view of what we've done so far. Yeah, that's looking nice. I feel. Hang on. Let's get a nice view of the church and the cemetery, with the city in the background, like that. Yeah, that's a nice place to end on. So, again, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.